Hey guys, Rad with BEM Team Racing. We're back, and I want to thank my special guests for being here. Everyone knows Spud, our favorite potato. Also joining us is my son, Young Rad. Thank both of you guys for being here. It's been a while since we've actually done a full length video, not a short, so we figured we'd be doing a video. We're going to go over some news, some upcoming events, or upcoming material that's going to be coming up, and we're also going to be talking about some safety equipment for anyone that is curious about the race cars that we built, and also including racing safety while being on the track. Just going to try and hold that potato in for the whole news segment. So we're going to see how this goes. You can actually retain Spud the entire time. Spud, are you ready? All right. First thing off the bat, we want to thank Cassandra for making these sweatshirts for the drivers of our team. Spud is currently wearing as our driver number on the front, has our names on the sleeve, and the best part of the whole thing, the back, is BEM Team Racing. Thank you, Cassandra, for making those sweatshirts. Very awesome. We love them. Thank you again. So we're going to get into some news that came across Facebook that I've come across, and we're going to do some shout outs here. OG Motorsports, we want to have a shout out to Drew. Third place in the teen class for points at Speedway 95. Congratulations, Drew. Awesome job. Also, Julie taking fifth in points for the Roadrunners. Congratulations, Julie. Awesome job. Little downfall injury news. Shout out to Jeff Reed, who unfortunately fractured his foot. Uh, Sorry to hear. Don't know how the rest of your season is going to play out, as you said. We're all at BEM Team Racing hoping for a speedy recovery for you, and best of luck. I know you've had a tough season with motors and whatnot. Foot fracture, yeah, it's definitely the worst out of all of them for sure. Speedy recovery, man. Justin Babcock. Yeah, you knew I was going to pull your name out because I saw that you were in a demo derby today. Congratulations, Dustin. Being in your first demo derby, definitely different than going around a circle track, that's for sure, when you're stuck in a tiny pit. Congratulations on that. Hope you had fun with that. Uh, Rick Austin, third place at Speedway this past week. Congratulations, Austin. Well deserved. I know you've had a lot of ins and outs this season with your car, but congratulations. You definitely earned it. And as everyone saw in the shorts, and thank you for well over 11,000 views in that short for the reveal of Dom's new race car. Yes, he now has a Ford Focus that we are going to be getting built up and ready to run next year at Unity. Well, as Spud's car, getting mine back up and running, and also the return of the ladies class, which being the ladies class, we'll be back at Unity next Friday. It's supposed to be at Unity yesterday, but unfortunately Mother Nature said no. But ladies will be racing in at Unity. Bam is going to be there. Spud's going to be there. He will have potato in hand. I'm encouraging anyone, if you see Spud in the pits, get your picture with him. Tell him to put his potato in his mouth. I'd love to showcase as many pictures of Spud holding that potato as I can. We'll put them up on YouTube. We'll put them up on our Facebook page. So we're very excited for that. It's a big night for the ladies. Also, to shout out to Ladies Acceleration Tour, who's going to be racing at Speedway next Saturday. Best of luck to all you ladies out there. And in other news, you may have seen it on Facebook. We already put one on Bam's car. We have Leland McKinney stickers that are going to be going on our race cars next season. Remember, young man that we lost way too soon. This is for Leland. We're always going to remember him. Now, in upcoming news, Off the Dirt's going to be returning this fall. It's like I said, beginning of spring. Off the Dirt's kind of hard to do when everyone's out there racing. I don't like to try and interfere with people's race schedules. I know if everyone's busy or whatnot. I have reached out to people right now. We're working on towards the end of the season. I'm going to be restarting Off the Dirt, getting some drivers in here, track owner, and we're going to keep the season going throughout the winter and the off season. So, anyone else that would like to come and be on Off the Dirt, please reach out to us at BEM Team Racing CBC on Facebook. Uh, Talk with me. We'll get something set up. Like I said, I've got some other people that I've talked with. We want to talk racing. We want to talk with you guys that are out there. So, send your messages, and we're going to have more to come on that. Looking forward to 2026. This year was supposed to be the premiere law on the dirt, which ultimately didn't happen. We lost. Get her done. We don't have the track anymore. Unfortunately, that was a big blow to the racing community and a lot of people. We were not able to race this year due to the cost of the electronics and everything for the cars. So this has kind of been our. We're going to rebuild. We're going to come back better next year. But we will be out next season. We're going to have cameras rolling. We're going to be rolling on the dirt series coming out, talking with drivers. We're going to have video of the racing going on and whatnot, and hopefully get a lot more from that. So on the dirt took a pause this year. Not what we were hoping for, but we're gonna roll out with it next year, and hopefully that really takes off as far as our YouTube and getting and talking with these drivers and whatnot, and seeing racing action going on all year. So with that being said, yeah, we haven't been able to do a lot of off the dirt. You can take the potato out now. We're past the news feed. This is what I deal with. This is what I deal with on a daily basis. He's a spud for a reason. He's a full blown potato. But our biggest thing right now is I'm really happy that my son joined us on this because actually this whole segment of the video now is part of my son. He wanted to be one of our videos, and I've been trying to drum up ideas of something that we could do.
Yep.
That's been the biggest thing. So what I want to do, because a lot of people probably have questions about race car safety and what goes into these cars and whatnot. So we're going to cover a topic on what goes into the cars and what we're doing for safety in these cars and whatnot. So Spud's going to try not to bang his head off the table multiple times because he's going to pick up. They're kind of props at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're not in the car.
No.
Yeah, we'll call them props.
Yeah.
So Spud and my son are going to be holding up various safety items, and me and Spud are going to talk about these safety items, how they're utilized in the vehicles or whatnot. So Spud, first item.
First item. Okay.
So right there, we have a window net. I know a lot of people know exactly what that is, but for those who don't know what that is, this goes over the driver's side door. This is our protection barrier for debris, anything else that could,
Rocks.
yeah,
Somewhat.
anything that could possibly go through a window. This is the driver's protection.
Or if we roll over, it helps us from not going out.
Exactly. This is what keeps you secure on the driver's side of the car. Every car needs to have, and running a teen class, well, it has to have both
Both
sides.
sides. Yep.
So this is a protection barrier. This keeps drivers safe from foreign objects. Because if you can imagine a race car tire bouncing towards your driver's side window,
Oh yeah.
pretty scary because that would save you from it. Because the tension on that material, that'll bounce the tire right back out,
Yep.
and you're safe.
Yep.
It's little things like that that'll hold you safe.
Right.
What's just that little gap between, the front and the mirror?
Right.
Because remember that mud ball that I told you about?
Oh yeah.
And I just turned my head as I'm going to that corner, and that came that mud ball right square in.
Yep.
That was a horrible day,
It was.
but it was also a really muddy track.
That too. Yep.
So there's safety equipment number one, a window net required in every race car on the driver's side. And you may put down that. We're just piling stuff down there. It's fine. Okay, safety item number two. What do you got?
We got a pair of gloves. Racing gloves.
Racing gloves, a full-on requirement for all drivers. Flame retardant, they are required. You cannot have your hands going on that track. These are one of the safety material articles that are required by all drivers to be wearing at all times. And trust me, they keep their eye on you in the tower because they want that thumbs up that you've got your gloves on. But these are going to protect your hands, that's for sure. Next.
Go with the gloves. We got a helmet.
And yeah, BAM's like, why are you using my helmet? Well, it's the smallest one out of all of them. Yeah, helmet, of course, a full-on requirement. It's open. If it's open, then you're running Lexan or a windshield. If you're running screen, then you definitely want to have a face visor over that
Or
because
goggles.
or something
Yep.
because then you're not seeing nothing.
Nope.
But yeah, we all wear race helmets. Got to keep that noggin safe because you don't know what's going to happen if you end up in a rollover
Right.
or anything worse that decides to come through your window,
Rocks
which
or
could
anything.
possibly happen. Yes, you want to keep your brain protected at all times.
Yep.
Next, just let Derek hold that one up.
Uh-oh.
No, I have those moments. Well, all drivers are required to wear a race suit, whether it's a one piece or a two piece. All have a fire retardant suit that keeps us protected in case of fire, heaven forbid. Thankfully, we've never had that issue.
Right.
None of our cars have been in flame at all.
Nope.
This is also another piece of article that keeps the driver safe against fire and whatnot. Required at all tracks, of course. Long sleeve, long leg pants if it's one piece, because they don't want you out there in shorts. That's for sure.
Nope.
Yeah,
Or sandals.
no sandals either. You are required to wear closed toe shoes or race shoes. You need everything to keep you safe on that track in case of fire. That's 100%. Yeah, I find a happy place for my race suit. It needs a bath. And yeah, don't do that.
Next, we got harness. There's a few pieces to it.
Yep. Young Rad has one of the shoulder straps. So what we have here is your typical 4-point harness, which is utilized in the cars. This is what keeps us locked into our seats. Typically, these ones use a hasp lock like this, which is Velcro secure, but it has a quick release that hooks both of your shoulder straps into your lap belt. So that'd be your lap, going across your lap. Both your shoulder ones would be hooked right into that. Pretty much these top pieces. Those be hooked right inside the belt right there. So that's what keeps us secure in the cars. And these things are cinched in tight to keep us in the seats.
Oh yeah.
So we'll talk about a little instance of safety belts. My child had a panic one day.
I
Use your
did.
words.
I did have a panic one time.
Yep. My rookie year of racing, we were at the Long John. Me and Spud were out on the track together, running in the Fast Fours. We had a big class of cars out there.
We did.
It was a great race
It was.
until I got caught on the wrong side of 3 cars.
That you did.
Yeah, ultimately, Spud was coming up behind me, a few cars back. I got on the outside of 2 other cars, and I ended up tapping the bank, and I rolled on my side.
I was pretty shocked to see him on his side because I didn't even know because I thought he was like have a smooth finish, but all of a sudden I see him on his side and I panic and hopefully he was gonna be okay. But when they said driver was okay, I stopped panicking.
For me, that was literally all in slow motion. I haven't done it like Spud, and I haven't done it like BEM. I didn't barrel roll. It was just literally poetry in motion because I tapped with the right rear, tapped with the right front, and the car just picked up. You can imagine the vocabulary that was going through my mind at the time
Yep.
because it was just one word.
Uh-huh.
Enough said on that. And I landed on my side. But that 4-point harness kept me in my seat.
Mm-hmm.
That kept me strapped in my seat. Speaking of which, me and Spud do run race seats in our cars.
Yep.
So I was fully secured in my race seat. Not like I was dangling.
Yeah.
I
We
just
get
look
to
up and the official looks in. You okay? And I'm just looking up. Like, hello, God. I wasn't 100% on up and down until I realized when I'm sitting there, everything leaning on one side of me.
Oh yeah.
But yep, my son was definitely worried about me. That was definitely an unexpected incident.
Oh yeah.
Spud didn't even realize it was me until the red flag came out, and he went careening into the bank radiator first.
Yep.
But
After I'm almost T-boning you.
yeah, didn't see that it was me until after the fact.
Right.
But
Yep.
still, congratulations to you on that night, because I mean, you still finished 10th place. You got a payout for that,
Yep.
so it was something for the team that
It
night.
was.
And that's how I made my rookie year go out with a bang.
Oh yeah.
Preferably didn't do it again because I didn't do it the last long John. That's for sure.
Nope.
So yep, safety safety really kicked in that day,
Yep.
100%. So what's our next piece of safety equipment?
Let's see. Well, got a harness. We'll go with a fire extinguisher.
As seen in one of our previous shorts, safety being number one, two, or three.
3.
Which, of course, everyone saw the picture of Spud's face on a T-shirt, and
Yep.
everyone saw that short. This is the same fire extinguisher. It's dead, and it doesn't go in any cars. Every car has a fire extinguisher, so in case of emergency, the driver can grab that in arm's reach, put a fire out if need be. Cars have them. Very handy to have.
Yep.
This one, not very handy. It's very dead, so we don't use it.
That one we just use for videos.
Yep, that's it.
Yep.
And next item.
All right. We get piece of pipe that we do for roll cages.
Yep, this is roll cage material right here. Don't mind the fact that it's been hacked, cut, and everything else, because any material I get to use to make roll cages, it has to go through modification for whatever car that I'm putting it in. But generally, your minimum diameter is 1 3/4 inches. That is your standard on any roll cage material. So whether you buy a pre-made cage
Yep.
or you get it through someone that creates them, like Mayhew Enterprises,
Yep.
who does custom hoop bars and he does do custom cages.
Yep.
He's a great guy to reach out to in this area. I know he's a little bit backlogged last I had heard, but
Yeah.
Willie stays busy
Oh yeah.
with what he does.
Yep.
So yeah, I can say my car is overkill on its cage diameter because I use Jeep Wrangler roll bars.
Yep.
I mean, it's a little bit overkill, but there's no such thing as overkill when it comes
Right.
to a cage.
Exactly.
Long as it's above the 1 3/4 diameter, which is required at
Yep.
tracks, it's 100%. Most cars run just a hoop bar when you're talking the Warrior class
Right.
or
Yep.
the Junkyard V6s.
Yeah.
They're only required to run a hoop bar. Other classes like Fast Fours, they do require a 4-point cage. I mean, you can run Warrior and run 4-point cage if you want to.
Yep.
BAM's car, she does run a 4-point,
Yep.
and she does have a um, full door bar with a plate like our
Yep.
cars do.
Right.
So the full protection is there as required. And again, in the name of safety, that's what we're all about doing.
Yep.
We're going to make these cars as safe as possible because they have seen some hits.
Oh yeah.
Every one of our cars have seen some hits.
And rollovers and
Yep.
oh yeah.
Exactly. So the safety
Yep.
is there. The drivers stay safe.
Yep.
It helps protect the cars to an extent. They don't help against dents.
Nope.
Dents, they don't do anything against.
No.
With that, we got that down. How many more items we got under there?
We get 2.
Okay.
One after this.
Okay.
We got the padding that we use.
Yep. So there's padding that we put around the driver's side because you don't know what could happen. Because we know how we've had to lower our seats in our cars.
Yep.
Because we've had the seat close to the cage and we've had
Right.
to drop height.
Yep.
So we put the added padding in the cars above the driver's head in the front,
Yep.
just to have that added foam protection.
Yep.
Keep the driver safe at all times, so you have that in. All the
Yep.
cars have it in their respective spots as
Right.
needed,
Yep.
tied in securely, so
Yep.
they're fine. Yep.
Some add more than others. It's
Yep.
all whatever you prefer to have for padding. So.
Yep, exactly. You can put it anywhere you feel comfortable needing it.
Yep.
And that's exactly what we do. Mostly A pillar and the overhead
Right.
is,
Yep.
is our preferred area. Sometimes your front door bar.
Yep.
If you can
Right
put it
on
on
the
the top
top.
there,
Yep.
it's another added security, which is always good to have.
Right.
And then our last item.
And the last item.
Well, last item on your side.
Right. The last item is the chain that we use multiple purposes.
The chains are used, like Spud said, in multiple areas. They are used to secure doors. For
Yep.
one, anyone that doesn't weld the doors shut, you need another way to secure your doors. The best way that we have always used is wrap a chain around them. Because at least with a chain in there, you don't have to worry about a door ever swinging open.
Right.
Another option is you weld the doors shut.
Yep.
We've done both.
Yep.
So with my car, I've welded my doors.
Yep.
Dom's last car, his Fusion, we welded the doors.
Yep.
BAM does have chains on hers. She also has the external rub rail that we
Right.
welded on.
Yep.
So she's got double on the driver's side.
Yep.
Also, too, the chains are utilized to tow out drivers if
Yep.
there's an instance where they get hung up.
Right.
So the cars are required to have 2 front, 2 rear. So you have 4 hook points depending on the situation your car is in.
Right.
They have the tow truck driver will have multiple areas that he's able to actually hook to
That's
safely.
Right. Yep.
Because if the record driver picks a wrong spot and something, well, we're in the state of Maine, we know how rust is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they might hook something wrong, and guess what? Your car's more broken than it was.
Right.
So this is where chains play a very important part, especially when you hook it to something solid, not rusted out.
Exactly.
Another helpful thing.
And we've seen some they've hooked the chain hook to, and they've ripped off, and
Yep,
Yep.
because the rust of the state of Maine kicked in hard.
oh yeah.
So with other safety equipment, I got 2 more things that I held up because I'm bending down for. These are hood pins that we use on all the race cars for the hoods. They are not allowed to have any safety latches. They need hood pins. If there's a fire under this car, they need to be able to get in there quick. So, once a fire has been contained, that they can blow through the radiator with a fire extinguisher.
Yep.
But if they need to open that hood quick,
Yep.
you don't use a safety latch like a normal vehicle.
Right.
Either you're using an R key pin or you're using these ones, which is a circle pin.
Yep.
These quick lock down. I've lost multiple on the track. That's why I normally don't use these style.
Yeah.
I have lost these on the track, but still, they do work. We have seen drivers. We've all seen drivers that had a hood fly up.
Oh yeah.
We saw that last year at Get Her Done.
Yep.
Yep, one guy going around the track, that hood went up. Well, he kept racing from
Yep.
what he could see, but it probably would have been better if the hood didn't fly up.
It would have. Yep.
But I also utilize these on the rear of my car with my deck lid for my fuel cell
Yep.
because I cut down my trunk lid,
Trunk lid.
but I wanted to cut some weight out, so I cut all the unnecessaries out.
Yep.
So now I just have hood pins to keep my
Keep it
deck
closed.
lid closed.
Yep.
That way I can pop it up quick, top off the gases I need,
All right.
go on my merry way.
There you go.
New to Unity last year, which was a great implement, was these race receivers. What these do is allow the tower to communicate with all the drivers. These actually were the greatest thing they could have implemented. This helped on the track. Now, you weren't out there with me last year when I was
Nope.
racing Unity. I'll tell you right now, these helped with the lineups when we were on the track, especially under a caution.
Okay.
They were able to communicate with us and tell us where drivers needed to be.
Okay.
They could also tell us lap traffic or a quick warning about someone just wrecked, cautions out. These were very helpful to the drivers last year. Plus the fact I was able to listen in while the other races were going on, which was nice. But these are very helpful in driver communication because drivers can stay right on spot with information from tower regarding any warnings or if you get black flagged
Yeah.
or if they
Crashes.
crashes or if they notice something wrong with your car,
Yeah.
they can come across, tell you your number, tell you got an issue.
Yep.
Which again, for the $100 I spent on it, it was definitely well worth it. I'm glad they implemented these. They were very helpful.
Right.
Kept a lot of the track running smoothly last year, which was great.
Yep.
And I'm glad they're utilizing them. Got 2 more of our drivers that we got to get for.
Uh huh.
That's coming for next year, 100%. Um, yeah, the other thing, it's not a safety thing, but with them starting the transponders this year,
Yeah.
reason why we weren't out racing this year was trying to upfit four of those for four cars was not going to work so well for us. I realized that they said that you can switch them between cars. I had stress. They have to be positioned underneath the car,
Yeah.
and for us, it's just better off getting four of them.
Right.
Which next year, all four cars are going to be outfitted with a transponder,
Yep.
so we'll be able to run Unity with four cars.
Yep.
I'm going to have our receivers, so we're hoping for a good year.
There
Yes,
is one safety issue, one safety thing we forgot. LED lights that we
I'm
put
glad you
on,
mentioned that because I took a picture of it because I'm putting pictures up
right?
in here as I'm doing this.
It
Uh,
just dawned on me.
yep. I'm glad you mentioned that because
You're
I didn't put
welcome.
it in my notes.
You're
I knew I was going
welcome.
to miss something because I didn't do any notes for safety. I
Yeah.
just winging it. So red lights were a requirement as of last year, and actually, it's a good thing, especially when you're racing on dirt. You can't see nothing.
Nope.
Depending on how dusty the track actually gets, you can't see anything. And a lot of times, when me and Spud were racing 2 years ago,
Oh yeah.
you couldn't see the car in front of you, beside you,
You're
nothing.
you're guessing where anybody is.
Exactly, depending how bad the dust was.
Yep.
You sitting on the pit side watching the race, how much could you see without
I
lights?
could see nothing. Well, I couldn't see nothing. It's too dusty without the water truck. Like, dust flies everywhere and gets in your eyes, and it's hard to see. But when they come out with the water truck, you can see after where the cars are and everything.
So how much better was it when the drivers had red lights on their car? Could you see them?
I could see them fine. I could see where all the cars are without them. It's terrible, but since they did the red lights now, it's been better to see the cars.
Yeah, so the red lights help with the visibility for everyone to see the cars going around the track, and for the drivers themselves being out there, we can see, who's in front of us or whatnot, which helps.
Yep.
And again, it all depends on how dusty the track is, because we've
Right.
had nights out there the track's actually been low dust.
Exactly.
We've had other nights that it's been really dusty. It
Mm.
all depends on the weather
Uh-huh.
and also how much of the track's been watered.
Right.
It's all varying on that. Scones, though, you can't see those guys when they're racing.
Nope.
We've tried. It's
Oh
like, don't
yeah.
look into them, look away as they pass by, because those guys know how to kick up some dust.
Oh yeah.
They don't have no red lights because they're too fast for them.
Exactly. Yep.
100%. Those guys are awesome to watch, though, I
They
can tell you
are.
that. But
Yep.
yeah, so we're definitely home for a big year. BEM Team Racing is going to be back out at Unity every other week for the remainder of the season, with the ladies powder puff returning starting this Friday,
Yep.
and every other week from then until the end of the season. BAM's going to be back out there running.
Yep.
Yes.
I have some news to share.
Okay.
So, I've decided to make some official music for this team for the beginning and the outro of our videos. We don't have so we don't get copyrighted from YouTube. We gotta wait on that. As soon as we know when we will have that music, we'll let you know.
Yep.
Yep. 100%. Young Rad has created a song
Yep.
through app.
Yes, I imported my lyrics to it and made it uh put it in and made the how it's supposed to sound, the instruments, the whatever vocals, female or male.
It's pretty much a cross between light rock and country.
Right.
We've listened to it multiple times since he created it. It's an
Yep.
amazing song that actually fully fits in
It does.
with BEM Team Racing
Yep.
and dirt racing. Um,
Yep.
yeah, I definitely want to work on a copyright on that because that
Yeah.
song
Fits to a T.
100% fits to a T and also embraces BEM Team Racing. And yes, I'm very glad you brought that up.
Yep.
Thank you. You
Thank
you
you.
did an amazing job with that song, and I'm really hoping to work with that starting into 2026 season because
Yep.
that song fits us
Yep.
Yep.
100%. And I do thank you for creating that song. You outdid yourself on that one 100%. And I'm proud of you for that.
Yep.
Yep. Thank you.
So we're gonna see what we can do going forward with that. So with that being said, I want to thank everyone that's been subscribing to us on YouTube. 121 subscribers
Yep.
ever since the reveal of Dom's new car.
Yep.
Yes, I'll let y'all applaud. Thank you everyone for your support. I know we got some haters on that. We got 10 dislikes, but
Yeah.
probably because it's not a Honda. Probably because, oh, I could have gone back on the road. No, couldn't have gone back on the road unless you were going to put more than the car's worth into it.
Right.
But
Yep.
honestly, it's going to go on the track. It's
Yep.
going to be a good car. It's going to be a 100% good car. Still at 157 followers on Facebook. Thank you guys for following us on that as well. We're
Yep.
hopefully going to be bringing a lot more as we get the cars in the coming months to
Right.
start getting
Yep.
them worked on.
Working on them over the winter and
Yep.
stuff. So.
And now what else?
Should we tell them about our first holiday short that will be coming up in October with Spud?
Oh, we're working on a good short. We're going to
Yep.
start embracing holidays. The first one coming up that we're working on is going to be a Halloween special short.
Yep.
We're going to work on the Thanksgiving one. If we can substitute out the potato for a turkey leg, we may do it.
Maybe. We might.
And if you think Spud in Christmas lights for a glow ride was bad, wait till Christmas comes around. We're going to see how much we can deck him out as a Christmas tree.
Yep.
We're going to start doing some special shout outs when it comes to Christmas and
Yep.
see what we can do with Spud because you know us, we normally don't let him talk.
Nope.
Unless it's a long length video, then he's allowed to talk.
Yep.
Other than that, shorts, he's a Spud. So before I close things out, Spud, did you want to say anything special?
Orange!
Wanted to get that out. I told me could at the end. So again, guys, thank you for your support. Keep subscribing to us on YouTube, BEM Team Racing. Keep following us on BEM Team Racing and CVC. We're gonna do everything we can to bring more content, more updates, and more racing to you. Until then, we'll catch you in the next one.